When money can't unlame you. People, what up? What's good, man? It's your boy TwoCentz, y'all. Y'all know how we, you know what I'm saying? We make like a video every other day about the BBLs. Let's leave the women alone. Let's get on the alpha male, the fake alpha male men today. We got a video from Antonio Speaks YouTube channel. He gonna be breaking down, you know what I'm saying, how a lot of these dudes are hypocrites. I'm here for it, bro. Y'all know we get on everybody on this channel, y'all, so let's get it.
I would love for my wife to be at home all day and she just does what I say.
Are you married?
I love that.
If I had the preference, I would prefer to have full control over my
And
wife.
remember this, you guys. Whenever you see a podcast set up, whatever you hear is the law. Whatever you hear from a person you know what I'm saying, in a podcast, that's the truth. That's the way the world should be. And you know what I'm saying, if you disagree with that, you're wrong. Right? Always remember that, people.
This is a sick Negro.
I will never get married, but if I do, I'm definitely not doing this one thing, and that is kneeling for the proposal. As a man, your woman should always be looking up to you, figuratively and physically.
So as a young father of 3, one of my biggest fears is for one of my sons to come up to me and say, "Hey dad, I'm an alpha male." Now in today's video, we're gonna do a deep dive into the whole alpha male, red pill space. You know, in my opinion, all these dudes are just one thing: lame as hell. Now I will say this, at the core, they do teach a lot of valuable things. Keep up with your health by staying fit, have discipline, make money. I can't put down telling young men to do that. Now where I draw the line at is when they just get straight up misogynistic. Now we're gonna talk about a variety of different.
And you know what the thing is too, bro? And be like, I need her to cook and clean. You gonna do what I say, you gonna sucking, right? You see all those type of posts, bro, and then you hear stories about like dudes like Fresh and Fit or whatever. Insert alpha male content creator name, and you hear, you know what I'm saying, that they've been simping off camera, or you know what I'm saying, they getting cheated on, and they really not this big and bad. Like all these dudes are hypocrites, bro. So you know, and it's easy, man, especially as a young man, if you angry, you know what I'm saying, you just got broken up with, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, you're an incel, right, and you can't pull girls. It's easy to be mad and fall into these type of traps. But you gotta understand, bro, that these dudes be lying, you know, and they just be trying to say outrageous and outlandish things for content that they don't even live by, right? So, you know what I'm saying, that's the real, bro. Forget. If y'all couldn't tell, I was being sarcastic about the podcast comment, y'all, I was, man. But let's get into it.
Alpha males today. But I want to start off with the corniest and lamest dudes out of the entire pack: Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty honest with the girls. I tell them all the time, if you're gonna deal with me, you're gonna have to share me. Like, I'm not gonna. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, obviously, you know, for men, we have to create our value, right? And men have to go through the struggle of building themselves up, going through adversity to make the money, to get the confidence, to get in the gym, and everything else like that. In my opinion, if you've worked really hard to get money, to get in shape, to become successful, and learn how to deal with women, you're stupid for only having one. You should have as many as you can get.
So how many you juggling right now?
A few.
Cap.
And you guys, we didn't do a video on Fresh, or that was Fit, I guess. You know, he was getting cheated on by a professional rollerblader. His girl cheated on him with a professional rollerblader that, you know what I'm saying, isn't on podcast and isn't talking about I need multiple women at one time. And so it's just like, you know, you just lose all credibility there. But you know what I'm saying? It's just interesting, man, how a lot of young dudes fall into this type of, you know, content and can never get out of the red pill rage or whatever. But let me let Antonio break it down, y'all. I'm sorry for yapping. Y'all know it's a reaction channel, though.
I don't know who these dudes think they are. First and foremost, a girl might agree to that on the surface, but best believe they doing dirt on the low. So if they cheating on you, you probably not even gonna know. This Myron dude is basically talking about tricking females. And just say that, bro. If you want to trick, just trick. But don't try to get in a full relationship and be like, okay, I can do what I want, but you can't. Like, what?
We got like 5 topics to cover today regarding why you should never live with your girlfriend. Huh? Now, you could be the biggest, most, I guess, tallest, most masculine alpha out there. Oh man, can we cuddle? And before you know it, time passes along and you're like, damn, you become I want to say become like lazy in a way. But you think
he's not even in shape saying this, first of all. And second of all, you guys, he been caught simping multiple times. You know what I'm saying? They've been caught on these sugar daddy apps, and websites and sending, you know what I'm saying, DMs outside of, you know, the persona that they're preaching young men to be. So, you know, it's interesting that Fresh and Fit is still going, because like they're just completely hypocrites. And it's been proven multiple times. But we just gonna continue to let Fresh struggle to talk.
Is why you should live with your brothers or live with someone that's like a man, because
Oh yeah, boy, these niggas gay.
Shout out to my LGBT community, man. But let's keep it a bean. That shit is gay. You telling me you would rather be around men all day than your own girlfriend or partner or wife? I don't know. It sounds suspect to me.
If women didn't have vaginas, we wouldn't care. No one would talk to them.
I wouldn't say that, because that's like half the population. You just like dehumanizing half the population with that statement.
I mean, well, it's the reality. We're put on Earth to procreate, correct? So men, our job is to provide resources. Their job is to extract resources. And it's been this way since the beginning of time.
Myron, let me ask you a question. Do you have any sisters? Do you have any female cousins? Do you have aunties? Do you have a mom? So you look at all those women as just sex.
What would you do if I was going on holiday every other month?
You'd be single.
Really?
Are we going together? Or are you going by
Sometimes.
yourself? Sometimes. Oh no, you'd be single.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
You'd be single.
Can you cook?
That's irrelevant.
No. Can you cook though?
I mean, can you fight? Let's ask pointless questions.
How is it a pointless question? I'm trying to get to know you.
Because that's your job.
What's my job?
To make sandwiches.
See, with these alpha males, they love to come off as overly masculine and aggressive. So I won't ever touch a kitchen. I won't ever clean up. What do you do if you live by yourself?
Right.
Like I stated in the intro, I have 3 kids. Me and my girlfriend, we do live together. With our kids, for most
Shout out to Antonio, the family man.
of the time, they with me. They boys, they love to be around their dad. We be having fun. Also, I love to cook. Some days I'm making food, other days she's making food. Now, because I engage in some of these feminine activities, does that not make me a real man? And just even growing up, that was what my father
And you
did.
guys, and bro, like it's not the hunter-gatherer days no more, bro. Like, you know, the idea of the man going out to hunt or whatever and fighting. Like, first of all, people ain't even fighting. You shouldn't be fighting you shouldn't be fighting, period, right? But the idea of the man going to go kill the deer and the woman staying back and picking berries, like, that's dead, bro. Especially in the economy nowadays, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you bringing in a crazy bag, like, you can't even adhere to the traditional values of, like, you know, a husband and a wife, or a man and a woman in a relationship to begin with. So, like, just trying to even preach that, you know, I mean, it's funny to joke about, like, she need to cook, she need to do everything I say, and right, it's funny to joke about, but, like, realistically, bro, like, you that's not going to happen. Like, you're not getting that, and she not getting the dude that's gonna pay for everything while she can stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom if she even wants to. Cause the economy is messed up anyways, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work together. And, you know, it's like, it's so interesting that we only see, like, the two extreme sides, like, they call it misogyny and misandry. Like, we only see that when it comes to, like, dating advice or relationship advice online. And that's, like, you know, I feel like the majority of people don't even agree with that. But I mean, it's online, bro. All the negative stuff is gonna be highlighted or, you know, magnified. So, you know what I'm saying, don't you know, for a second think that this is the normal thought process that every man has. If you're a woman or if you're a dude, don't think that every woman is trying to, you know what I'm saying, finesse you for a bag, or, you know, if you can't buy me a Birkin, you're not worth it. Like, that's just some online stuff, y'all. Don't get carried away. It's very easy to get carried away, but don't.
He worked throughout the week, but on the weekends, guess what? He cleaned up, he cooked for the family. Like, it's nothing to do that. These dudes be so fake, overly masculine, that they can't just do things to be a decent human being.
Right.
Hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like, me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're, you know, red bone, but, like, in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Where do you rank black women in terms of attractiveness?
All the way at the bottom.
Very bottom.
Multitude of reasons. Now, are all black girls ugly? Of course not. There's some hot ones. but it's a minority. And, you know, let's be honest here. The average black woman's 187 pounds, loud, obnoxious, rude, fake hair.
Y'all know this is one of my biggest pet peeves. Talking down on black women. And it's like these two dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let him speak on that, y'all. I've been yapping too much. We gonna let Antonio get some words off, man.
Claim to be black. The Walter dude is from Barbados or something like that. And Myron, I don't know. He's like Sudanese or something, barely black, but he's dark skinned, so I don't know. But the thing about Myron is he goes so hard for white people. And it's been multiple instances where they had to put him in his place.
America is a nation, not just from an economic standpoint, but we also have an identity too, a cultural identity. And I'll tell you guys this too. As someone who's a first-generation American, my family's from Sudan, etc., I should not be saying this stuff, but I'm going to be honest. A lot of these guys that come from the third world, to include my old homeland, come here and scam. And the reality is, if we want America to say America, we got to keep it majority white. We got to keep it the way it was founded.
A few moments later.
Myron, you were in MySpace the other day, and I said, you know, you're doing a great job calling these, but, you know, if we take this country back, we want it for white folks. And would you go home? And you said, I was born here, and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites, is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country. Do you still stand with that answer?
Bro, you look, man, I know you're trying to get a clippable moment here for your...
No, it's the truth, man. This is the issue with whites working with non-whites.
About a problem. We're over here talking about a problem, then you may bring it right back into, you know, this whole white thing. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
This whole white thing is what built this country, Myron.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, you fucking sand.
I say this every single time. Nobody likes a bootlicker. You can try to say things that you think they would like to hear, but at the end of the day, you're what they despise. Now, I'm gonna wrap up fresh and fit. I'm gonna just say this. Both of these dudes, they don't have a partner, that they're not married. Like, why should anybody take advice from them? They in their 30s. Y'all don't really have shit going on. Like, y'all look stupid to me. And not to mention, Myron had a girlfriend, and guess what? She left him for a construction.
See what I'm saying? A construction worker that be rollerblading. Ain't nothing wrong with working construction or rollerblading, but it's just, you know, the optics of that, bro. You're this big bad alpha male, right? I don't need to reiterate what his rhetoric is, and your girl leaving you for, you know what I'm saying, road bounce.
Worker.
You can tell straight away when a man isn't confident when they're walking around, looking at the ground, with their shoulders slumped, avoiding eye contact. Instead, next time you're walking somewhere, look straight ahead. Be more confident and follow these rules. Number 1, never hide your thumbs. It makes you look nervous, and it also makes it look like you got something to hide. Number 2, start swaying your shoulders when you walk. And number 3, walk with pure confidence. Shoulders back, chin up, and walk as if there's a line going straight through your body.
Yo, I always feel like those type of videos are a joke, bro, because ain't nobody walking like a, you know what I'm saying? Just walk, bro. If you're worried about the way you're walking, man, you're beyond help at that point, bro. Like, literally just walk, man.
I'm guessing they teach these type of strategies to pull in more females, but what people don't understand is that women can really observe a lot of things. They can tell when you're trying too hard or trying to be something you're not. So my best advice to any young man that want to talk to females, just be yourself.
What if I told you that men are paying thousands of dollars to become alpha males? This is an adult boot camp called Modern Day Night Project that men empty their bank accounts to just get embarrassed for 72 hours straight to try to learn to become alpha males. The boot camp is filled with exercises like picking up leaves or sweeping dirt, and these men are paying $18,000 to attend this boot camp. The next class has 37 attendees, which means that $18,000 per attendee means they're getting $666,000 in revenue, which I cannot wrap my head around. All that is really happening at this boot camp for 3 days straight is guys getting yelled at and then being rewarded by being posted on social media. Oh, and if you decide to quit the boot camp, there's obviously no refund for you and you have to ring this embarrassing bell, but honestly, it's embarrassing whether you finish or don't finish this course, honestly.
Alpha male boot camps. Like, brother, just go to the army. And my genuine question is, what are you going to get from this after it's over? A certificate saying, oh yeah, you're an alpha male now. What is that going to prove?
And you know what I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying, I don't think that type of, obviously it's a waste of money. I don't know if it's too bad, but at the same time, bro, you never hear about somebody who went to one of these and actually became a success or a, you know, a CEO or whatever they're trying to be afterwards. You know, some people, I mean, they don't have a strong mental or like discipline or whatever, so you got to get yelled at and you got to do things differently in order to, you know, get your life on track. But yeah, man, I mean, it's just like paying $18K to just get kicked in your knees for 3 days. You could have just got a gym membership, tapped in with like a mentor or something, maybe even paid for like a trainer or whatever, and you'd have been cool, and you know what I'm saying, took some speech therapy or speech classes or whatever to build your confidence and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of silly stuff going on. There's a lot of silly stuff going on, bro.
You want to have a girlfriend that is at work 40 hours, 60 hours a week saying yes, sir, to another man? He calling her in the office. She's saying, yes, sir. She's showing up on time for him. She's getting dressed up for another man every day. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. She's going dressed up in her best outfit saying yes, sir, to another man. Is that what you want, bro? You sure about that?
I swear social media isn't a real place. Listen, fellas, there's nothing wrong with letting your shorty work. In this economy nowadays, it's better to have 2 forms of incomes than 1. Now, I will say this. Do what works best for your relationship. If y'all have kids and one of y'all needs to stay home to watch the kids, then do that. But if y'all don't have kids and your girl is just sitting around me, she might as well work. If anything, tell her to just save her check and I'll use my check to pay the bills. You know, if you really want to be an alpha male.
How much money do you need to make a month to live in Miami?
To live comfortably in Miami, you should be making at least $50,000 a month. This way you can have a nice apartment with panoramic views. You can have your nice car. You can go out to eat whenever you want. Living in Miami and not enjoying it is a waste. So if you're under 50 grand a month, you're not really gonna enjoy it. Rent alone is gonna run you 50, 60 grand a year because your rent should just be literally 10% of your income. But if you're making under 50 grand, you're gonna be struggling. It's not gonna be really fun for you. You wanna be able to go out and do whatever you want, hop on a boat whenever you want, and actually enjoy the city.
This is why social media is so dangerous. It could make a person that's doing well off for themselves feel bad. And really what it is, y'all, is that these alpha males all have paid courses that you can buy to learn how to make money like them. They're making the money off of you.
Are you single?
Yeah, I am.
What's it like dating women in New York?
It's great, man. The women in New York are there's a large variety. There's people from all over the world, super ambitious. If you're looking for like a high quality woman, this is the place to find them.
So would you say it's easier to date women in a big city like New York, or do people have a better shot in the smaller cities?
No, I think this is the place to do it because you got a lot of ambitious women that are super successful, that are career oriented, smart, beautiful, and I mean, you got a variety of women from all over the world.
But when you meet a woman who is career oriented and super successful, does that make it easier for you to date her?
Yeah, I think so.
How come?
She's obviously prioritizes her own success, so she obviously thinks intelligently about her future, so I think she would include you in that thought process.
But do you think that those women are okay dating men below them in their tax bracket, or do they want the guy who is at least making the same amount of money or more?
Do you really talk like that all the time, or is that like a voice for the interview?
I love this video, man, because it just shows how stupid these red pill and alpha males be trying to sound. I could guarantee that that brother right there gets more females than any alpha male you could put up here. Listen, all my young brothers, all this alpha male and red pill stuff, please don't fall down this pipeline. And sorry to burst your bubble, alpha male isn't even a real thing. That was just a study of one singular wolf pack, but for the most part, all the wolves work together. It's equal parts, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, these alpha males, I don't know when they're gonna learn. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I had to
shout out to Antonio, bro. I thought, I mean, it is something in like lions, but we ain't lions, bro. We human beings, man. Shout out to Antonio for the advice, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. As always, your boy TwoCentz. Say it with me, TCZ. We out.